tapped in with the biggest, Big Politic TV. I told y'all interview was on the way. No cap on the app, and we heard with it, man. They go run this shit up. Y'all tapped in with the biggest. As you come into the building, make sure you smash that like button. And man, keep your feelings in your back pocket. We ain't on it, we ain't with it. And if that's what you want, hey man, get back over there with the rest of them suckers. ASAP, y'all know how we rocking and rolling. Big Politic
Man,
TV, Big Bay Area shit. Big Memphis heavyweight shit, no featherweight shit, man. Let go, run this shit up. Y'all tapped in with the big. Let go. We got time to get up in here, man. Y'all do not want to miss this shit, no cap. Smoke break. Yes, sir. I
I
told
heard
y'all
of
we was
Mr.
outside
Mills.
today, man. Big Memphis shit, man. Y'all know how we rocking and rolling. As you come into the building, run them likes up, man. Y'all tapped in with the biggest, man. Let go. Taking this shit back.
Yes, sir.
For real, for real. I'm so full. So what it do, man?
Man, just man, trying to stay from getting sick and shit all the damn, you know what I'm saying?
It's
I
the
don't know
weather
what the
for it,
folks,
man.
man, this
Man,
shit out there. Got
before we
nigga.
crank this shit up, man, we in this motherfucker with a legend, man. I've been bringing nothing but legendary shit all month for the month of Black History. I've been telling y'all I'm bringing the people that open the doors for the people y'all see right now, and I got one of them people in the building. Like I'm talking about the first to do a lot of shit, the first person to put the Bay on the map, the first person to ever record Yo Gotti, the first person to ever record nigga creep. I'm talking about, hey man, the list go on and on, man. It's the legendary DJ Sound 38127. Wake 'em
Yes,
up, man.
sir.
What it do,
What it
ski?
do? What up, Marco
Man, I
Reed?
can't call it, man. Glad to have you up here, bro. Like this shit crazy
Man.
from bumping your music to interviewing you, bro. Like shit,
Man,
this shit a whole moment right now.
I'm glad to be here for you, man. I'm glad to be here.
For real, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, let's get into this shit. Man,
Yes, sir.
when did you first get into music and when did you first put your first tape out?
Man, I got into music, man. That had to be like in 1988, 1989. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I had, what, I about 16 years old. And it just was in me, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I always, you know what I'm saying? My dad used to play all the records and stuff, and this shit grew on me, man.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I can curse, right?
Yeah,
I
I ain't
guess
gonna,
it.
your music, man, you got them samples in there, like, man, you got them samples in there, like, if you ain't really no music head, you wouldn't know where they come from. Like, your sampling game remind me a lot of DJ Paul, no cap, and that's the king of
Okay.
sampling for real. Like, bro,
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
whole level with them samples, and you is too, for
Yeah,
real.
him and Juice put it down, man. They were doing their thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? But I
Man,
like,
what you for this Memphis shit? Like, what would you say some of your influences was? Like, we seen Gangsta Pat was like the first nigga to get signed at the city. We seen Ball and G. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we seen 3 6. Like, who like influenced you? Like, damn, this Memphis way. Let me fuck with this shit.
man, at the time it was like who you name, Ball and G, Gangsta Pat, you know what I'm saying, Al Capone, uh, you know what I'm saying, uh, 3 6, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, and everybody that they produce, I can't name all them. So
Man,
yeah, and you know what I'm saying, DJ Spanish Fly, uh,
salute to him. Goat.
yes sir, you know what I'm saying, DJ BK,
Salute to him. Another goat.
yeah, shit. Nah, I can go on and on, man. It just all the legends. I mean, we
Yeah.
talking about 88, 89, 90, 91. So you already know the era of, you know what I'm saying? That's who I was. Raider J. I'm running in the house
Yeah,
recording.
salute to him. Raiders J. Relica
You know what
T.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Come on, man.
so
It's like that, man.
that era, man. So that's
Yeah.
what I came up on. Going to the house, recording them mixes on cassettes, and then playing them the next day. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Catching them on live on the radio, recording them mixes and shit. So I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to, damn, that's what I'm talking about, mixing and shit. So one thing led to another, Red.
Man, I'm talking about, bro. Like, the Fraser clique. Can you tell me about the members and what was it like putting it together, bro? What was that movement like? Cause understand, nobody was putting on for the Bay. The rappers was either putting on for North Memphis, South Memphis, or White Haven. Wasn't everybody putting on for Fraser? They wasn't around. So like, you the first nigga to do this shit. So what was that like, and what was the struggle like being the only nigga from Fraser fucking with the music shit?
First, I was like nervous about it. I saw Black Haven making noise. I saw Evergreen making noise. North Memphis making noise. Uh, Orange Mound making noise. That ain't nobody doing Frazier.
Right.
So I was like, I mean, I was kind of skeptic at first about putting Frazier out there, but I built my courage up and I bought out. At first, I couldn't think of no name, so I was like, I was trying to think of a name. Everybody had click names and stuff, so I said, you know
Yeah.
what, uh, Frazier Click, shit, just
Mm-hmm.
plain simple. Just because there's so many motherfuckers I was fucking with, So excuse me, and uh, from there, I started with the people. 'Cause I lived in Ridgecrest, so
Right.
I was
Salute
over
to the
there
Chris,
already.
man. Bay
You
Area
know what
trap
I'm
shit, no cap shit.
saying? Man,
Yeah.
well, I was already over there the good great days of Ridgecrest. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And the people that was already over there, like MC Money and Gangsta Gold, lived over there.
Salute to them.
Uh, Lethal Villain, he lived over there. Player One and Player Two lived over there.
Yeah.
Uh, Lil Raymond, he lived over there. Uh, and who else lived over there? Cause it was a handful of them that already lived there. Then I had my cousins, Dirty Red, Lil Bay, and Dita Unknown
Salute to them, Dirty Red.
was coming over all the
I'm
time. So
trying to get
they
red over here now, man. Come on,
yeah
Dirty. Come on, man. Stop
yeah
playing, man.
they doing this thing. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
salute to
Bay,
him, man.
yes
Because
sir,
he
Bay
got a
doing his
story to
thing.
tell too, bro.
Yeah man, everybody got a story to tell. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And yeah, and so I started with those right there in the hood first, and of course Yo Gotti, Lil Yo, he was Lil Yo at the
Yeah.
time, and I started with those right there in the hood. And I used to go ask people, and all my other partners said, y'all rap, I'm making music, come on down, you rap, I'm making me. Some of them was you know what I'm saying. But the ones that they wanted to do it, you hear them, that's who you hearing on my stuff. And then I had my niggas in the Grove and started spreading out because I had a lot of partners in the Grove and my kid's mama lived in the Grove, so I was in Ridge Grove, Ridge Crest, Ridge Grove, Ridge. So
And see, this classic shit we talking about because like if you really from the Bay and like I know the Crest and the Grove never get along with each other. Like they got a history of not fucking with each other. So like how was
boy, it was
that like? I'm talking about this real Memphis history shit we talking right here right now.
man, there was some shit that was going on right there. I'm talking about it led to some shootouts and fighting and damn near some killing. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? So uh, my thing was I was just I was just trying to keep the peace. So I started announcing that shit on my tapes because I knew I was fucking with like Mad Man.
Yeah,
I was
salute
fucking
to
with
him.
DJ Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? DON. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was fucking with all them. They all them was they second home to Grove.
Yeah.
And I used to give shouts to Lil Glock and SOG. You know what I'm
Salute to
saying?
them. Yeah.
And all this shit. So all this shit was going on, man. And then you had the Ridgecrest niggas, and you had the other Grove niggas that really went with the music and shit, but was with the fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The war.
Yeah.
you know.
See, that's where my
So
little brother from the Grove. This shit so crazy, you feel me?
man, so and I was trying to bring the peace. I got to the point I was starting announcing that shit on my mixtapes and stuff. Ridgecrest and Ridge Road, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need, you know what I'm saying, come together, blah, blah, blah. And it kind of worked. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to go pick DON and Madman them up and shit, bring them in Ridgecrest in my mama house and apartment and go back there and record and take them home and, you know what I'm saying? But,
Salute.
it just, that's how that went. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot more But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Hey, I
just
got some stories too, but they ain't for the internet. I always tell these people like it's only so much we can give y'all, but I'm glad
yeah.
you here to tell some of these stories because, like I said, the Grove and the Crest, there's
Woo.
real Memphis history, like, and
Oh
even
yeah,
right now
man.
as we speak, bro, like it's still like it right now because of
Yep.
some of the incidents we got going on. So man,
Yep.
like when we talk behind the scene earlier, man, I was telling you about my guy nigga Creek, man. Rest in peace to him.
Man,
Man,
rest in peace, nigga Creep,
how did
man.
you meet him and what was it like working with him, bro?
I was over there recording and he had some cousins that lived over there, Tamika and the Brady's. I think that was
Yes,
the Brady
yeah, cause
boys.
it's a lot of them.
Yeah, they stayed over there and he's come over there and nigga Creep. You know what I'm saying? I really don't even know how me and him even connected. I can't call day one when it really went down, but I guess he heard that I was making music or something. And then I knew that was Juicy J and Project Pat, first cousin.
Cousin, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And cause he used to try to get uh Pat. He used to let Pat and Juicy hear my shit, if I'm not mistaken. And you know what I'm saying? And they were so busy doing the 3-6 shit, and
Yeah.
Juicy J was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So he was
That
rapping on
was
a whole
listening
lot of
because
my
he was
stuff.
putting them on everything. Like that was my key
Yeah,
to get in, bro. I used to be telling him, man, let me come over there and introduce me to sound. He like, wait till we get to working on my solo tape. I'm like, man, this rap shit be taking too long. Like, I'm like, bro, like, yeah, but that was my key to get in, bro. Like, cause
yeah,
when Juice and them started messing with him, putting them on the property in the time, I'm
yeah,
like, bro, like you got to do right, man. Like, bro, he was
yeah.
man, the streets, man. The streets a motherfucker, man. That my
You
nigga
know,
I love, dude.
yeah, and I didn't know that all that was going on. You know what I'm saying? He was this little innocent little boy, little child. That's how I looked at him because he was so young, younger than me.
Yeah.
And I ain't know he was doing all that. I ain't even know it. So he fooled the hell out of me. He would come over my house and it was recording, and I knew he had talent, and he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed working with Nigga Creek, and I was gonna make him a solo tape one day. We just never got around to it. You know what I'm saying? But that was my plan, and he's always mention Juicy J and 3-6 on my stuff, and
Yeah.
back and forth. Trying to he was slowly bringing us together. Really,
Right, yeah, that's what he was doing,
that was
yeah.
his plan. You know what I'm saying? But all that happened. Rest in peace, Nigga Creep, and it was real good working with him, man. I ain't gonna even lie.
Very
It was.
talented guy, man. Like, salute to
Yes, he
Skinny Pimp,
was.
because he got some twins and his twins rapping. And I've been seeing Skinny Pimp like mentoring them and like, just showing them love, like, and man, that
Right.
real nigga shit, man, like for
Yeah,
real, for
man.
real.
Salute to Skinny Pimp, man. Skinny
Yeah.
Pimp, man. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, I fuck with Pimp,
Regardless,
man.
everything. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Real
sir.
stand up
Skinny
nigga.
Pimp.
Like he go
He
give a
gonna look
nigga the
out for you.
game. Like one thing
Yeah,
about this
there you
rap
go.
shit, niggas do not want to give you the game, bro. Like if a nigga know
No,
this shit, like nigga be
they don't.
watch you fail, bro, and just been like and know what you doing wrong. They'll just be like, I ain't
I
gonna say
learned the
shit
hard
though.
way. Yeah, I learned
Yeah.
the hard way, and I was behind. You know what I'm saying? I learned the shit I know now. I supposed to been new. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I learned it, and I'm still learning. And you know what I'm saying? I'm behind on it. I ain't gonna lie, but I understand now.
Right.
Now I understand. I know I'm still getting. You never stop learning anyway. You know.
Nah, bro. I'm still learning shit. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
even with the
man.
music shit, like bro, I'm
Yeah,
learning
even
about
with
this
that.
shit and you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I'm just now starting to get paid for shit I did 10,
you
15
know.
years ago. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yep.
And that's
So
why I always get on here and try to educate. I got a segment I be doing called Message to the Artist, where I just be getting artist game because like I be seeing a lot of these niggas like they be behind these niggas because they know a bag come with them, but niggas don't be putting
hmm
them on no game. You know what I'm saying? Like tell me
Yep.
about this shit. Like bro, you gotta be more than just a rapping ass nigga, brother. Nigga put some paperwork in front of you. You can't even pronounce the word. You just see
Right.
150 racks. Bro, what that mean?
Yep.
Bro, don't worry about that. Count that money up. That's what a nigga telling you. Count the money up. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
shit saying you signing all your royalties over. You signing your YouTube money over. You signing your Spotify money over. but you see that 150 Rex right there, and that's what's
Right.
going on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You know, I talked to the pioneers. You know what I'm saying, like Lil Blunt and uh, J Rod. You know what I'm saying. I ask questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. You know, lawyers and all types of shit. So, try to do the right things. You know what I'm saying. And I got to do the right things with a lot of others. The Fraser clique. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So. No, everything falling in place. You know what I'm saying? Everything done fell in place, and
Shit, shit.
it just a waiting game now. You know,
Yeah,
so
it's always there, man.
yeah,
It's
so
always there. Like
yeah.
shit with the music shit. Like what would you say was your the mixtape that really put your name out there? You know, you feel like this was the really folks fucking with me on still to this day right now.
I think let me see. I did a volume. I'm gonna go back to volume one, two, three, volume four. I think volume four, starting at volume three to volume four. Now I got to get to the point now. I'm starting making my own stuff and getting people to rap on it. Cause
Yeah,
volume one, two, and three really was
mixes.
real scratching on turntables, mixing and
Yeah,
stuff. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Then I started making my own shit too. Shit, everybody else doing it, and got me a beat machine, got me a sampler, got me a 4 track, and learned that shit. And I started putting that shit, laying it down. So eventually, the whole mixtape was song got the song. It wasn't no more mixing records and
yeah. But
yeah,
like, I hear you say you learned this shit, but like, man, you were hard with this shit though. Like, and you had your own style with it. Cause before we just got on this joint, I just was listening to Volume 6 and Volume 4, and I was listening to the Broken Halo. Right before we got on, that was the last one I was listening to the Broken Halo, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, sound had his own style. Even then, like
yeah,
everybody's sound was distinguished, man. No cap,
yeah.
for
Yeah, for
real.
real though. And I was trying to keep my own sound. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and a good way to keep your own sound is uh you hear other folks stuff and everything, but you ain't listening to it so much to where you sound like them.
right.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
that will happen.
Yeah, I had
It,
to stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay
right.
in, and they be like, "You heard that new so and so? You heard that new so?" Yeah, I say, "Yeah, I think I heard. I heard a little bit of, it, but I ain't want to get too. I ain't want to sound like nobody. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But people still be telling me right now, that, today, man, you and so them sounded just alike. You and you know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
that, but
Niggas were probably trying to duplicate your sound because like this your style, this your sound. So if a nigga was sounding like you because he was shit biting off of you, like shit,
right,
he came in with your own style, your own sound, and
yep,
own flow. So like nigga, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Nigga can't take credit for that, man. No cap.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that
I
shit
was there. I
grew.
remember. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? I remember, you know what I'm saying? No cap. But man, we were talking about, working with Gotti. And as I'ma say, Lil Yo, and I've been telling people for the long. I said, man, I come from that era where only niggas in Fraser knew about Lil Yo. When he
yeah.
started rapping and fucking with the music, like niggas that never knew he was gonna be where he is right now. Like they didn't take him
Hmm.
serious. Like this shit was a
Right.
joke. And like now, like I be telling people, I said, man, you fast forward, all the people that was in the game with a movement was ahead of him. Like now he running circles past them. Like, what was it like working with him back then? And you being the first person to really coach him and show him, delivery like this, or, you might want to sound like this. What was that like? And did you see the potential in him then at that age?
I did, and I ain't gonna lie, cause that man was already he was built for it. I ain't lie, cause
Mm,
he was a kid once again, and but he was a kid. He was a grown man in a kid's body
body, yup.
for real. Cause he used to rap that shit and write it, and man, that man just started flowing that shit, barely looking at the paper. He already had memorized that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And the more I heard him, and and shout out to him and GB, because him and GB used to come down there as a pair, as a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was always Lil Yo and GB, MC Money and Gangsta Gold, Player One and Player Two,
Yeah.
Mad Mind and Kiwi. You know what I'm saying? DON and Full Clip. You know, I
Yeah,
had couples, Dirty Red and Lil Bay. It was
yeah,
couples. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's come down there, man. And you know, it all started when my little brother Pooh told me Kapu round Gotti era. They little clique was all hanging out, him, GBE, all them. And
right,
he used to tell me, man, look, yo, want to get on your stuff and rap on it and stuff. He's always tell my brother. So one day, you know what, bring him in here. Let me see what he got going. He came in and the rest is history.
man.
I was trying to get around to them a solo tape. I had too many people. It was we were having fun.
Yeah,
I had so many beats. I would get to the point I was beating them. They couldn't keep up with me. I had beats, and I was going looking for rappers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on. I got rap on this, rap on this. Somebody beat them to a hard beat I made. Damn, man, I want to rap on that. Well, you was there. I couldn't. I mean, I can't wait right now. I'm on a mission right now. I'm on volume. You know what I'm saying? I'm making volume, making
yeah,
solo tapes. I got Dirty Red Lil Bay. We did some solo. I think they got like 2 or 3 solo tapes they made.
yeah. I remember they junk,
Uh,
classical junk.
I started off with some of them where I was doing the percussion and stuff on it, but Dirty Bay was doing a lot of their own
Yeah, they
keyboards and
producing
stuff on their
anyway.
stuff. Yeah,
Right.
and I made Player One and Player Two solo tape. I made MC Money Against the Gold solo tape, and then I made so many volumes. I think I stopped at volume 11. I never bought out volume 12. So
Yeah.
1 through 11, and then
It's
3
time to
solo
bring
tapes.
that junk on back, man. I'll tell you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
I'm working on some new stuff now. Me and Trig Bambino. You know what I'm saying? We been posting this stuff, on Facebook and shit. We better bring out something. You're gonna be on all, streams and platforms and shit. We finna bring that like remixes of all that old shit back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what I got
Definitely
going
so
on
you
right
can
now.
monetize off that and like this
Right.
shit they're part of an era. So like bro, it's a bag and it's so definitely you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like this shit legendary artists on there. So like definitely do that, bring that out. Man, whatever you get, posters and shit. So you got some shit dropping, man. Shoot me that shit so I can put it on here, promote
Yes,
this
sir.
shit. Like we ain't doing nothing but showing Memphis love. Like even when it ain't February, we turning Memphis up every time I'm on this bitch. We got to pop it for the city, no cap, and we definitely got to pop it for the Bay at all time. Like, come on,
Right.
man, this shit only makes sense. You feel me? For real, for real.
Somebody DQP asked DJ Sound around which year did Fraser begin referred to as the Bay
Bay
Area.
Area in the '90s.
That had to be in the 90s.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah,
the
the
'90s.
early 90s. Early
I'm
90s.
gonna say it was a couple of. I ain't gonna say they nine. It was a couple of dope boys saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Bay.
Yeah, the Bay. You already
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say they name, man. You know this shit
Yeah.
certified, man. I keep telling y'all, man. And that's how this shit became the Bay. It wasn't cause niggas was on no paddle. Niggas was on paddle, but you know what I'm saying? There's some South Memphis
Right,
shit.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I remember it took the powder to another level, but they was on the powder in the
yeah.
Bay.
They was
Yeah,
definitely on
boy.
some coke. They was
Yeah,
definitely on some
boy.
coke.
So yeah, I took it that they were talking about that Bay too. Yeah, cause it was going down. Shit. Yeah.
Hey, I told them like, cause people like, man, they were like, I said, man, y'all just don't even remember. Gotti had a song called Funky Town back in the day. A lot of people just
Sure
don't
did.
remember. You know what I'm saying? I said, I
Yep.
remember everything though. You feel
Yep.
me? Yeah.
But back to Leo. You know what I'm saying? That's how that happened, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was recording them, and the rest was history. And I was trying to get as many songs because he was always ready, and I was always ready too. So I got him on. I got him on a handful of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That he rapped on a lot
Yeah,
of
he
stuff,
on
and then
some shit.
Skinny
I
Pimp did some
remember.
shit with him. He bought the what was that that tape came out where he standing by the limo. Um,
Youngster on the come up.
Youngstown to come. I think Skinny behind that project
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
So me and Skinny both worked with him. You know what I'm saying? When he was Lil Yo.
Right.
So and then I from the what's that album he bought out uh the one Dirty Red and Lil Bay produced.
Uh,
Uh, uh,
I be forgetting the name of that joint. Self
uh,
explanatory.
no, not that one. The one before that, his very first one, when he's standing by the two cars. It's half down the middle, like our
From the
screen
rap
is, right?
game to the dope
From the
game.
rap game to the dope
Yeah,
game.
yeah, that motherfucker that was hard too.
Yeah.
That
Now we
motherfucker
made
that
that. We made that whole CD in my backyard in Raleigh, in an outer house.
damn.
That whole CD. So, Dirty and Bay produced it. I think they
Yeah,
had some help with somebody else. I just helped Bay on one track that I touched fingers on, and that was on Violated. I did
yeah.
the percussion on that song, so and Bay finished it off. So that's about it I did on that. So yeah. But they
Shit,
did it.
shit.
It was done. That outer house still standing, boy. That motherfucker history. So whoever lived in that house, they just don't know what went down back there.
That's just like God in them old house on Fraser Boulevard.
Exactly. Yeah,
Man, I'm
man.
talking about, yeah, right across the street from One Stop. A lot of y'all don't even know what the fuck One Stop is, but if you
Yeah.
know, you know. Throwback
Boy, boy,
Bay
boy.
Area shit, man. No cap,
And,
man.
and
So
exactly,
like,
they really don't know. I mean, cut you out, but they really don't know about 2609 Woodcliff Drive. That's why I was there
nah,
doing all that shit.
yeah, they don't know about that. They don't know about that. Yeah,
For
no, I
real,
tell you, man. We really is outside for real. This shit is no yap, no belt, man. I seen
man.
you at a concert on YouTube with Juke and shit, man. Like, what was your rest in peace to
Yeah,
Big Juke too, man? What was your relationship like with bro, man?
that was my guy, man. Me and Big Jook always been tight. That's all it was. It was always laughing, being silly, and
He fun as
fun.
a motherfucker. He so
That's
fucking
all it
fun.
was. It was fun. It was being silly, laughing, joking, checking. That's what we being Big Jook was about. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? He always showed me love, man. You know what I'm saying? I always showed him love, man. So, that's how they went, man. That's my guy. Me, him, and Fat Sean, that were my guys. So
fashion, man.
yeah, Fat Sean and Juke was real tight
Yeah.
in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And I always used to, if I'm with Juke, I'm with Fat Sean. When I'm with Fat Sean, with Juke. But them two, I always stayed together. So we just had we was always real cool. Never got into it with each other. Never had no altercation, no fallout, no nothing.
Yeah, Juke a real nigga, man. I be telling like the internet so crazy, like they try to paint a fair picture, bro. Like I be telling
Yeah,
people like they really know Juke. Juke is a real solid dude. Like
yeah,
man, if a situation or you need him, like dude is a real fucking friend. He go come through.
yeah.
No cap, bro. For real talk.
Just like that. That was Buddy Bag Yo show we was at, and he made sure that I came.
Right.
That man came, I mean, and man, that was. I just felt, I really appreciated that, man. He just don't know. He really made my day. He really made my night when he did that.
Man,
So
that's how it be at them birthday bag. Like, man, bro, we finna
yeah,
get a ticket. He like, finna get a ticket, bro. I got them on, but backstage, you finna buy a ticket. What? You push? I'm like, man, bro, look, I said, man, I don't want you to be humbugging on nigga and shit, fool. Cause like
yeah,
you know how sometimes niggas will be on this shit, but I not he ain't gonna be on it, but I just be prepared. I'm gonna spend my money either way it go. You feel? But like
right,
real
right,
nigga, man, come on, bro, this shit on the
yeah,
house. You feel me? Like I
yeah.
fuck with that nigga, man.
That was my guy, man. So yeah, I was just cool with the family. Period.
Yeah.
The mom, the auntie, sister, everybody know me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? From I spend the night over their house and shit, and this just was, it ain't had nothing to do with not. We didn't know about the future, what the future was gonna, be like this, and, but we
Right.
just being kids, man, having fun, going to young life and going to school and having fun,
Yeah.
in the crest. Uh, so man, yep. Rest in peace, Juke. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Jook. Real nigga, man. After seeing all this shit, bro, like everything that's the went down, like losing Jook, the shit that's been going on in the rap game, like what you think about the rap game right now, bro? Like what you like, especially like you want to get back in this shit and fuck with some music again. What you think about this shit? Like this shit so serious and so
It is. It's cutthroat like a motherfucker. You gotta know your paperwork and stuff, and just that's why I'm just sticking to producing. You feel me? Can you hear me,
Yeah,
Marco?
my bad.
Yeah, I'm just sticking to producing. I might fuck around and say a rap here and there again because I sure will be feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I might jump on that microphone again, but I'm just gonna try to stick to the producer, like you said, get back up on my game of producer with this new shit, and uh let it do what it do.
Facts.
Hell yeah. So excuse. Yep. Once again,
Yeah, cause the rap game so crazy, man.
it
But
is.
like, we need that production, cause like right now, man, like the city kind of like missing some shit, like, and we definitely missing that producer out the Bay right now. We got a
Yep.
lot of artists that came. Like, so what you think of the artists that's that came up out of the Bay right now? Artists like Migo, Lil Boogie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Glorilla. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Glow,
them.
salute to Glow, man. The
Yeah,
Bay
man.
on and popping right now, no cap.
So yeah. I just they just need to remember their roots. Where I mean, that's all I can say. Just pay homage sometimes. Uh,
Yeah, don't forget about the Bay.
don't forget where didn't make it that far with it and stuff, but motherfucker, made some noise. And on the production, like Dirty Red, Lil Bay, Mr. William Watson. I don't know if you know him. Uh,
Yeah,
my cousin Dita Unknown. They them four right there really helped. They helped out too. They touched buttons and it wasn't just me only on something. Some of them might did the percussion. Some of them might did some the keyboards. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had some help on some stuff too. And but a lot of this shit I made myself.
Yeah,
You know my stuff. Yeah. I had my
yeah.
own.
You could you could
You
tell
can
you could
tell.
tell like you know what I'm saying. Like this shit go stand out, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I made
This
little
shit go stand
mixes.
out.
You know how we used to play them mixes and they say the same thing over and over, and you just be getting
Yeah.
high and just get the beat just changing up, and it just hypnotize your ass, and it's saying
Hold
the
on one
same
second.
thing. Yeah. What was Fraser like between 1985 and 1989? Were there a lot of fights, armed robberies, and crack sales?
Make sure you put it in that when you get through with it.
It was fights.
Yeah.
DQP. It was a lot of fights. Uh, it was a lot of crack sales, but it wasn't no robberies. Uh, when the Ridgegrove, Ridgecrest, Corner Village, Schoolfield get
Yeah.
hood for real. Uh, now we talking late '90s, early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken, and and now, so
Yeah.
up to now, so yeah, I think that's about right. DQB.
Yeah, make sure y'all run them lights up, man. This exclusive shit y'all getting. Y'all ain't gonna get this shit nowhere else, man. For real. This shit for
Real.
real. So like you some of the unreleased shit you got, you dropping that shit too?
I'm throwing it in the mixes. Goddamn right. So I'm gonna even bring back. I'm gonna try to put one of these mixes on me and Trig Bambino. See them will bring out like we did back in the days with something that just repeated the same thing over and over with a hard beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them type of shit. I'm just gonna bring that shit back, man.
So was you recording the Sky Lake Cats too? You know, Maniac, Little Maniac?
Uh, I think Player One. That's a project he had with them. That was like a spinoff from me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where everybody wanted to start doing their own thing.
right.
Cause I was working and shit, and I was trying to do too. I had too many people. I ain't.
Yeah, it
It was
was
it was
deep.
out
It
it was
was
out of
deep.
control. Yeah, it was out of control. I had too many people, so I needed some help. When I heard somebody else was doing some beats, or I was like, "Cool, shit, I can put one of them on the mixtape. That'll help me out, cause you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I touch it up, I co-produce it or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's how that went, man. Cause You
See,
know.
I remember all this shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, we were fucking with Lil Maniac. Dang, I forgot the other young nigga name that was down there doing beats, cause that's my nigga cousin. Damn, I think his name is Scan. Might be Scan, I believe.
Scan.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Let me see something.
What is it? Damn, the Drake dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but Stan,
Yeah.
Stan, and damn, who else was that? Because they were rapping and singing and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, where is Stan, man?
I ain't seen them folks in so long, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember them, man. They were
I used to be
they were
fucking with little Antonio Howard down there, man. They were locked up with each other too. That's
they
Yak
was
brother.
they were talented as hell, man.
Yup.
Yeah, I remember them.
Yup.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, man. I never got with them and did nothing or anything, but yeah, I remember them like yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
We were real cool too. You know what I'm saying? I think I was on my volume threes, fours, and fives when they was doing this. That when I started getting recognition and started being in stereo stores and all that, I ain't see them no more.
So like speaking of the stereo store, like man, tell the people what was that era like putting them tapes out, going hustling. Remind them, ain't no internet at this time. It's strictly word of mouth. Like you know what I'm saying. Niggas ain't getting no clout off no internet. Like you gotta really be that nigga. You gotta be really doing this shit for these scrapes. So tell them what was that time in that era like, man. Hustling them mixtapes.
Man, we used to get them tape. We used to go buy tapes at at uh at this place called H&W Distributors.
Yeah.
And I think everybody went there. Me, Squeaky, Paul, Juicy, everybody, Zerg, everybody that was doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Wright. And a white boy named Stewart was dubbing them motherfuckers up for you. For the low low. Like it depends on how many tapes you were getting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we was selling them motherfuckers to like stereo stores, Mr. Z's, Contours, and all them stuff. They're probably back.
Lady
But
B's and shit.
I don't know
Salute
what.
to Lady B, man.
Yeah, Lady B. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I don't know what everybody else was paying. I know when I started off, all new to the game. I think they probably was tearing my ass up then. I was selling them like $3 a tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll turn around and send them motherfucker for 10. You know, at the stereo store. I don't know. But them the threes, it was a little something. You know what I'm saying? I gave people the opportunity to make their own money too.
Right.
I was just doing my volumes like that, and the money was it was all right. It wasn't enough to go buy no cars, jewelry, and houses and shit. Yeah, I ain't get to that point with it, but
Yeah.
it was enough to keep my name out there and make a little noise, and you know what I'm saying, buy some food or something. You know what I'm saying? But I
But then just think though, like we talking like, bruh, it's 20 years later. Like young niggas still know about DJ Sound and the Fraser click. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit there, that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? The money powerful too, and we definitely need the money. But like, just 20 years later, nine still ringing bells, still holding weight. Like, man, this shit speak high value, no cap, for real.
man, I'm blessed. I'm so happy I did what I did. I don't know what God had planned for me to do what I did then, but He had me focused, and I was doing it. I don't for a reason. I mean, I guess it was to let God make it. I mean, I guess it was to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's, you know, a lot of the people in the French clique producing and everything now. You know, they making
Right.
tracks their own self. And so I just felt like my work was done, you know.
Cause
But
I look at it like that, bro. I'm like, man, like it wasn't nobody else in the Bay really doing music. Like you said, Dirty Red and them. They just said you wouldn't never fuck with the music. Like, man, God, it probably still would have been shit in and out the cribs right now type shit. You feel me? Like,
you never know. Yeah, so You
That
know,
was his chance, and he took it and
I,
didn't look
and
back.
ran with it.
Yeah,
I'm motivated. I know I did a part of it. I'm glad to be a. I'm so glad to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I motivated them, so and I'm just glad to be a part of that, man. That movement. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
For real.
Then like it's cool. Like niggas had movement, but like the movement was hard. Like it wasn't no garbage in the camp. Like you ain't everybody else souls and could carry that. You heard what you said. You like you trying to do this solo taker. Everybody hard, bro. Everybody
Yep.
hard. So like
Yep.
man, just mad that you wouldn't get around to doing this shit. And that would have been like some masterpiece shit. You got 4, 5
Right.
jumps coming out back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, bro. And that's what I be telling these young niggas. Then like it's just all about grinding. Like niggas don't want to stay in the studio. Like the studio is the trap house. It's the new
It
trap house,
is.
bro. Like
Sure is.
for real. And like if you could get some of these young producers gang, like, I be telling these niggas, y'all got all the tools in front of y'all to blow. Like all the nigga need is a following and a bag behind it. If you ain't got the money, your partner and them hustling, hey man, come on, jump behind this shit. This shit finna pay off,
Right.
fool. You know what I'm saying? What
Yep.
game would you get some of these young niggas out here right now?
Like some easy E shit. Like easy E jumped behind Dre and them and shit. He had the
Mhm.
money and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much that same game, just man, pretty much like bag somebody up because it's gonna pay off. You know what I'm saying? If it's
Facts.
your partner, your family, or something like that, and you sitting on stacks or whatever, or you got some money trying to invest into something, invest into that music. I promise you, it's gonna come back quadruple, triple times. Uh, but you can just sit back for real
I,
because this.
I swear.
This is a whole earth. You know what I'm saying? People around the world. It, nationwide means nationwide.
Yeah.
So you can't worry
Everywhere,
about what
global,
somebody right
nigga.
here in the city think about it or that. Man, put it out there,
Yeah,
and it's gonna take off like a rocket. But
man.
without so. Did I answer your question? I think that answered your question. Yeah, but
Drop
yeah,
that
man.
music, man.
Yeah,
Drop
drop
that
it.
music.
People be telling me, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying. See, and through all that shit I was making, you'll never believe it. Guess what I was doing through all them tapes I made and all this shit I get. That's what I was doing.
What?
I was still going to work.
Hey,
I ain't stopped yet.
as
I'm
you
still
should.
going to work. And I was working my ass. I used to be mad going to work. I was always missing out on stuff that people was doing and stuff. They was selling dope and hell, I was going to work, still going to getting out work clothes, going to work. I'm
Hey,
still going.
hey, man, you just, bro, I done quit so many jobs because of this shit for you. What
My
going, man? Look, I'm pulling up at the job, man. Fuck
yeah.
this.
Boy, I used to get out of work. They wait in the hallway to go and record. I'm like, God damn! I said, man, look, let me go. Let me make sure things straight with moms and make sure. Sometimes I was so tired, man. I was tired. You know, I say I'm tired not so much. I'm still working.
Yeah.
She's still, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm, until, till the God show me that, I don't have to work no more. And, if I can get to that point, man, and just move on, and boy, that'll be a blessing.
Man, with that being said, shit, this shit don't take number one song, man. No
Yeah.
cap,
So,
like, it don't take number one song, man. Work these social media sites, man. A catchy song, just go catch on. I'm gonna tell you, like, you see how Kenfo Thug and them the get back popping out there, bag it up and dump it because of TikTok. They
yep.
back getting booked
Yep.
because of TikTok, bro. No cap, and this
Yep.
song skyrocketing.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Skyrocketing, man. I'm talking about this shit motivated me. Like I was telling my nigga, I'm like, man, really, fuck the music shit. I done made more money off the podcast shit. I done ran the Rex off the podcast. Shit,
Right.
I ain't seen. I just not seen a couple of racks off the music like a few months ago. Like just not seeing this shit off the music. Like before that, this shit was a couple of hundreds. Before
It's
that
so
shit,
many. Yeah.
done spent more money than I'd have made more money. And that what I be telling the young nigga be like, yeah, you gotta be independent, nigga. You gotta have some money to be independent. Independent
So
ain't for
do.
no broke nigga. Real
So fuck
talk.
ain't.
Man,
Sure the fuck ain't.
independent ain't for no broke nigga for real. Man,
Sure ain't.
recording costs money. Beats
Sure
cost
do.
money.
Everything.
Mixtape covers cost money. Mixing, mastering
Everything.
costs money.
Everything, man. What you
Man.
said. So yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, it just this is my advice. So you know what I'm saying. Just trying to get back in it, man. I try to do it. I be saying it one more time. You know what I'm saying. But I was also in a couple of months ago. I was in Poland up there with I was in Warsaw, Poland with DJ Paul and
Shit, yeah.
with the motherfucking Cordell, that funk music that going
Yeah.
on now. You know what I'm saying? Cordell up there, DJ Paul and them and shit, man. Boy, that I was like Antoine, my nigga Antoine Pryor. Shout out to him. Like he said, man, you was on a motherfucking spaceship. I sure the fuck was. That was that was a time to remember there, man. Shout out to DJ Paul, man.
Yeah, salute
We
to
we chopped
Paul,
it
man.
up, man. We really chopped it up. I enjoyed his company, and he enjoyed. We had fun, man.
Man, what you
So
think about Memphis needing a record label? I did a video about that too long ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Memphis need a home based record label. There's so much talent here, and like I see a lot of artists that get signed by these people from out of town, and the company really don't be knowing how to market them or bring them out there because they kind of scared to put some money behind them because he popping in his hometown, but we don't want to burn the budget up and he don't do nothing.
right, man, that's a good idea. I think somebody that got the power to do that, that's already in good hands with the music already. That's a good idea. They should try it. Or I think somebody just go from scratch.
Right.
Somebody to start from the bottom, like one of us or something, and just start from the bottom and get it going. Like, that's a great idea.
Yeah, we need to hear
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
cause a
That,
lot of the
that you know,
artists, man, I be seeing how this shit go with the young niggas. Like, I might want to go sign here, but I fuck with Lil Bro and them, and I'm from over here, so I really can't go around them niggas like that, cause they gonna be looking at
right,
me funny. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, this shit still divided, like what a motherfucker want to think it is or not. Like, nigga
It
know what's
is.
going
It
on.
is.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Real
it
talk.
sure is.
And I feel like it needs some neutral people to come in and be like, man, y'all niggas cool over here. We trying to get some money. I don't give a fuck where you from. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
What you that came up on? We trying to get some money over here. Like I just feel like this shit needed like I said, like it's so much telling her. And like I be telling people, everybody ain't the independent right route ain't for everybody. Some niggas need a machine behind them. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You sure ain't lying, boy. You hit
Yeah.
that on the nose. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Man,
So
I
yeah,
just
that's
be
what I think.
watching this shit, bro. Like I'm telling, like, bro, real talk. Like I'm just trying to find the right artist. Now, like, just to get behind, I just ain't found the right artist. Like I told him, I found the right nigga. I'm gonna pay for their studio time, but I ain't found nobody want to work like these niggas want to play. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I
Yeah,
know a lot of young talented motherfuckers now. I know it's a lot of these man.
yeah. They
That's
talented in hell, but nigga ass don't want to work. Like you know what I'm saying?
now, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this shit
So
is
yeah,
nah. This shit is
and
not that.
yeah, man. So I'm just trying to. That's what's going on, man. Trying to, what I'm saying, make some noise again, man. And so far, so good. You
So
know what I'm
like
saying?
when you drop this music, like so is you gonna be available for producing artists and shit? You like if artists want to get some beats, like you know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right. It's getting back round to that point. Yes, sir. That's, what
Yeah,
I, that's all I want to do, man. I'm good.
yeah.
That's all I want to do. Cause I'm gonna have some heat for a motherfucker. That's why
So
I've been
like
back.
along with doing the beats, you gonna be recording, or you just just doing the beats? Is you
I
engineering?
probably I probably just be doing the beats and engineering.
Shit,
I
yeah,
can record. I can
yeah,
record them. I mean, it ain't gonna be no limit. Who knows? In the
right.
future, you'll be like, nah, Sound said he was just gonna do the beats. I'll be recording and everything. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to drop like 5 or 6 jumps right fast. Like
Yeah,
and shit, like my boy, he really was doing the mobile studio pulling up on me type shit and like, but rest in peace to him, my boy Tony Bradshaw and
rest in
Younger
peace.
Two Lad. You know what I'm saying? They were pulling up on me with them junk. I had a studio. I still got one there, but I just don't want to be doing this shit.
Right,
Yeah, I'd
right.
rather somebody record me.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
yeah,
shit too time
yeah.
consuming.
That's right, what you say it is.
Yeah,
But once again, and the shit that take my time away is I be going to work. Back to that. I can't. I just. I'm trying to work this shit out with me working and trying to get back in the game and trying to go to work. I'm just gonna let it fall in place. I don't
yeah,
know
like
how this shit gets
it's
done.
it gonna be a lot of grind. Like, man, I'm telling you, like you just ain't finna be resting for a minute though. Like real talk, like, cause you know you finna have to network the social media shit. You know what I'm saying? You finna have to network you finna have to network your brand. Like it just finna be a lot of grinding going on. Like nigga
That's
can't
all
even
it's gonna be.
sugarcoat it, but it's gonna pay off though because the thing about it is what separate you from a lot of niggas. You already got a buzz and a legacy behind you. So you ain't gotta do nothing but put the work out there.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. I ain't trying to build no crowd or nothing. The depot waiting on me. And
Yeah.
I mean, they a lot
You
of them like
already
man,
got a fan base, you know what I'm saying?
a big one all overseas and everything.
Come
So
on, man. Stop playing,
yeah,
man. This
yes
heavyweight
sir.
shit, man. For real. For real,
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
But somebody said, "What MC Money Gangsta Go doing these days? Are they still passionate about rapping?" I know that they're in their late 40s now. Uh, last time I asked them about getting on some new projects and everything, Gangsta Gold was like pretty much like gave me the like she done with it. And MC Money, she was. I don't know if they still want to do it or not. I just can't get a straight like, oh hell yeah, come on, yeah, let's do it. It's always, I mean, so I kind of like stop really asking them, but you know what, I'm gonna ask them again because I got some new shit I'm finna bring out, and I want to know that they want to be a part of that too. So, I'm gonna ask all the Fraser Click
They
members. That's
probably
not
do
saying
it, man. I'm telling you, like, I
folks
got some
want
niggas
them,
like
man.
this. I be like my nigga in science, salute to him, he in the movies and shit and that. I been like, man, I want to get a verse up out of you. He like, man, you know I ain't fucking with the rap no more. Like, bro, just come on, fool. And he just be waiting
Yeah,
on me, like, so like, like when they'll come around, bro. I swear they will. Like, this
yeah.
shit
So
too legendary, man. They legendary, like, come on, man.
just getting so much shit. Yeah, all them folks legendary, man. We were doing that shit for fun, and everybody really done made a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, and they got fan bases.
Yeah,
Everybody always asking me about everybody. So if I still see them or get around to them, I can. That's all I can do is let you know that.
Lucy, listen to Lucy. What's up, Lucy? She said sometimes you get time for it, sometimes you don't. Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Fact.
Yeah. But like I
Hold
said,
on
just
again.
load
Let
this
me
shit
see what's
up.
going on with this shit.
All right, man. Y'all put the questions in the comments. Y'all got in the questions before we get up after this bitch. Y'all drop them hoes in the comments and run them likes up. Jennifer Kelly, what popping? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on tonight?
Man, you know we outside, man. Even after this, we popping out. So I hope you ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope you ready.
Cruising the streets of Fraser. Cruising the streets of Memphis.
Man, I ain't in mind. Whole lot of Bay Area shit, man. So, hey, I know you the same what Grove Hero doing. What you think about his movement, man, and how he been, fixing up the community down there in the Grove and shit.
Grove Hero.
Yeah. Oh shit, I can't hear you again. Let's jump. Can't hear you.
Some good movements and positive shit, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him. I'm proud of Grove Hero. He doing the right damn thing.
Yeah.
Comedian. Like that might fun as hell
Yeah,
too.
and it needed it down there.
Yeah.
Like everything he
Yep.
doing down there, that park and shit, bro. They needed that, bro.
Yep.
Like
They
it
needed
never
that.
been no park down there from what I remember.
I don't remember that either.
Me
So,
either.
that's some shit that's set in stone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good. You know what I'm saying?
Some
That's what
more
motherfucker got to leave
legendary
behind.
shit.
Some more legendary shit.
Facts.
Shout out to the
Mm-hmm.
Grove Hero, man. Yes, sir. But I got a list of shout outs. If I gave anybody a shout out, it's ridiculous.
Man,
Not
before we
just
get up out of her shit, I see they want some more questions. Hold on, what Lucille said?
yeah,
He's doing a lot for his kids community. He really wants to see a change. Hell yeah, he want to see a change.
yeah,
I mean, he have made a
for
big
real.
change. Like that if you knew that neighborhood before he got to fixing them houses, like dude that bought the property value up over there, no cap. And that outpace that outreach center he building, like, man, that shit finna change the game if they get this shit up and going.
Sure will. Sure the fuck is. And yeah,
Yeah.
Fraser was full of whites back in
I've
you
been
know what I'm
telling them
saying?
that, bro. Tell them, like, listen, back in the day, France used to be a white community. The black
It
people that
was.
was out there, they had a little money. And you know,
Yep.
every part yeah.
There you go. We both falling off here, man. Then.
She said I'm not familiar with that part of the phrase. What Ridge Grove part? Listen to Lucille.
Yeah, shit. Even Ridge Crest was whites over there, goddamn and shit. I remember
Man, I
old white
swear.
ladies was living in certain apartments. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. Over to Mountain, man, they was so nice over there, bro.
It was. It
Them John was
was.
nice.
Sky
Carriage
Lake.
house.
Sky Lake was strictly whites.
That's where my
What?
dad stayed before he died. They had a house on I think that was Rock Bays. That's the street my dad was staying on, Rock Bays. And yeah, it was nice as hell over there, bro. It
Yeah,
was
it's
nice
still
as
white
hell.
folks. Yeah,
Yep.
it's still white folks out there. You know what I'm saying? They just white folks that's down. You know what I'm saying? They been there and they ain't going nowhere.
Facts. Cause some of
You
them
know what
people
I'm
still
saying?
like my dad stayed right across the street from Frankie Ray, the Reverend dude. Matter of fact, they had the same kind of Cadillacs, blue Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yep. Throwback shit.
yeah, man. So, yeah, man. I'm fucking with a lot of people right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say I'm fucking with a lot of people, but I got a handful that's really behind me, and that I'm finna start working with. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's,
Things gonna fall in place, man. Shit gonna
Man,
fall
get
in
it,
place.
man. Go on, give a shout out to the people you fucking with, and shit. Salute to everybody on the roster, man. Go on, get them folks a shout out right fast.
Man, shout out to Nephilim Distribution. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Trig from the Bay. We finna try to make this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, we gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
my kinfolk, big homie Guapo. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Whoa, boy, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Let me see.
What Kashawn doing?
Kashan, man, working, man. You know what I'm saying? Staying out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Doing his
said,
thing, man. My kinfolk, that's what he doing, man. Yeah, man. Kashan, you know, Dita Unknown, Kashan, Tion, Lil Bay, Dirty Real, all this family.
yeah. You know, I
Yeah,
used to
so,
work with Miss Shirley, man. Miss Shirley, man, she's so goddamn cool, man.
yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Yep. And soul food place.
yeah. Out there in
Yeah,
Rock. Yup.
yeah.
She be cooking
Yeah,
her
but
ass off.
shout out to Z Dog, DJ Zert.
Salute to Z
Uh,
Dog, my
you
guy.
know what I'm saying? Red on that goddamn channel. I was on his podcast. That's what he called it. That
Yeah,
goddamn channel. My nigga Red. Jimmy and Bay Bro from the Chris. Just Neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Eric E. Smith, Universal Thoughts. All these, you know what I'm saying, podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Antoine Pryor, Mr. Uh, Hardcore Montana. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide Radio. You know,
yeah.
Street Smart. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
You know, I know another young nigga named Tyler Love and Reggie. You know what I'm saying? They got some shit going on. That's why I've been dropping some of my uh new shit that's gonna come out over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chad Blunt, J Rod Ship, the Sample King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Big John, he doing his thing. John Martin. You know what I'm saying? Big Phil, DJ Zerk, man. DJ Ouija, that's my partner. That's why I be going when I go live on the tables and shit. I be over at DJ Ouija house, you know what I'm saying, putting it
yeah,
down. DJ Just Born, Spanish Flat, my nigga Tria Hill, DJ Kojak, Dark Realm Malachi, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Mario Mac Yoshi, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Killer B, man. Aaron Apperin, if I'm pronouncing it right. C the six, Tommy Wright the third, Bap 20 shots, Tom
Salute
Ski
the belt,
Mask is
man.
squeaky. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Paul and Juicy, Lil Blunt. You know what I'm saying, man? I had so many motherfuckers. Boy, ain't no way. I had to write some of these names down. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? MC Max, Scan Man, Skinny Pimp and Lil Jen, Cordell and Black 17, DJ Cass, Criminal Man, Psycho Memphis. Woo! Snipe. You know
Yeah.
what? Lisco. Look, if I forgot your name, I can't name all y'all on this man. My
Come on,
bad.
man. You
But
know the slogan, man. If he
so
missed you, he
yeah.
didn't diss you, man. Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir. Goddamn right. If I miss you, I ain't miss you. But y'all know if y'all fuck with me. Y'all know how it go, man.
Yeah, man. This shit so
Yeah,
official, man. No cap, man.
man.
I appreciate you for fucking with me coming up, man. Showing love,
Man.
bro. Like, it's,
Anytime, man.
it's
Anytime.
man, like whenever you dropping this shit, you got an artist you trying to fuck with, get some promotion. Man, tap in with me, man. We gonna run this shit up through the roof. Egg go round. I'm talking about whatever you trying to do. Like, come on, man. This
Got
shit
you.
crazy. We can't do nothing but push the home team. Like, bro, no
Man.
cap.
What you
And
said,
this shit
Marco?
on the love. Egg go round,
Yes, sir. Yeah, Marco, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of round twos with podcasts that I need I'm supposed to get to. I ain't got to them yet. So in the future, we're gonna do a round two.
yeah, cause
You
that's
know what
why
I'm saying?
I know I'm gonna come with some way different questions. Cause shit, I'm from the
Yeah.
base, so I know some different shit from what they know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can go do we can go have a whole Bay Area conversation.
yeah.
But I'm going deep.
I
I'm
swear,
going deep in the woods. I mean, that's
I
all I
swear.
know is Fraser. Shit.
Yeah,
I
man. I'm
be
talking
telling
about.
my
I just was telling my niece that I said, man, this shit so crazy. I said, I was one nigga that never wanted to leave Fraser. And like,
Yep.
man, I get mad when I gotta go to Fraser.
Yes, sir. I be like, motherfucker be like, hey man, where you going? Hey man, you know what? Drop me off in Fraser. Be like, "Huh? What? Just drop me off in the middle of the street. I'm straight. I just anywhere in Fraser. I got it from there. Drop me
Man.
off from Fraser Boulevard. I'm straight. But yeah, man, that's that man. That's love, man. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, man, that's what's up. Trying to see if they have any more questions before this Carmike. Is it Carmike coming at your
Yeah,
ass?
salute the cop, Mike,
Salute to
man.
Carmike, man. You know what I'm saying?
We need to get him up here.
Yeah, you got plenty more motherfuckers to get on here. Yes,
Man,
sir.
I've been locking in on some shit. Like I got another joint set up. Like shit, like how you been saying, nigga been busy as hell.
Yep,
And
yep.
then I don't know, like shit. At certain like to niggas that I be fucking with, like after I reach out one time, like to my nigga and them, like shit. You might gotta reach back sometime. You feel me? Like I don't know. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. This shit just be
Right.
crazy.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, I know exactly what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And then like sometimes I be like, damn shit, okay, like you my nigga, you know what I'm doing, so like shit, what's up? Let's get some shit
yeah.
going type shit. Like, damn, I shouldn't even have to say nothing. Or then
Right,
like another word, I see you somewhere else. Man, you could have kind of tapped in with me. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Ain't
right.
no love lost no, but damn, I'm doing the same shit, nigga. You hear me right here? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you know how that shit is, that Memphis
I
shit,
know
man.
exactly what you're talking about. That's Memphis. That's right. That's right. That's Memphis. That's some Memphis shit there.
And see, like
Yeah.
that's what I've been trying to do, like, bro, just push unity, like the old Memphis shit, like where it's just I'm gonna be the only nigga on, like they print money every day, bro. It's enough
So
of this
yeah.
shit for
It just
everybody.
it don't stop.
Man,
It
I
don't
swear,
stop.
for real, I ain't taking no year off and not printing every day. This shit getting printed, man. So
Hell, the money piling up, sitting there waiting to be shipped out and waiting on somebody. They need to get this money.
come
Yeah,
on, man.
the money piled up on us now. We can stop the machines because there's too much money in here. You know what I'm saying? They need to do something to get this money, man. So yeah,
Tone
that's how they
901 was popping.
do. Yeah, yeah.
The right so small, y'all. I'm too lit. I see y'all.
Good luck getting DJ Sound on, Cole.
Man,
100, man.
I had to
Appreciate that.
Bay Area shit, man. Like they been telling me to turn up with the interview, like so. I'm like, man, let me start. Like a week ago, shit. I interviewed Romeo from G Style. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With the jugging and shit. So I just been tapping in and just running this shit up.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna follow up on all these. John, you be posting them on your page. You after you do them, you go back and
I post sometime in a story. Like the interviews, I post them. So like
right
I post this jumper like
a little
really not
skit
on
or
Facebook.
something. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't even be on Facebook with them junk like, and I'm
yeah,
monetized on Facebook, but you know how Facebook is. You gotta
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
don't
Sure will.
yeah,
Well,
you,
I've been saying it for about 2, 3 years and shit. I still ain't did. I'm tripping. I'm gonna get for the fans that I do be letting me get on Instagram. What you? So I'm gonna get that shit going. Instagram on the way for real.
yeah. Hey, that's where it's at. IG and get you got a TikTok.
I ain't got none of that shit.
Man, yeah, you gotta get that, bro. Like, I'm gonna be rotating with you. Like, I'm telling you, like, you got to go ahead this shit, like, real talk.
I
Like, I'm
know.
telling, like, I hate the internet, bro, but it's so much money on this internet, bro. Like, real talk. I really hate the internet, but it's real money on this internet. Like,
It is.
all bullshit aside, it's
It
some
is.
real money on this internet.
Hell yeah, shit.
For
I
real.
see it and how these motherfuckers that are made and shot pads and these young niggas but got it. Boy, shit, these niggas cutting up. The kid that boy, he's out of control.
One song, I'm telling you, one
That's
song,
it.
bro.
That's it. Tell some
Man,
deep
one
stories
one
about
song,
Fraser
you
doing
tell
his
them
youth.
folks at work, hey, it's over with. I'm finna draw my 401k. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Man, what you said? Shit. Boy, that sound good. But yeah, man, me and Player One used to be in a lot of talent shows and we used to win the motherfucker that treads me.
Yeah,
And I used to beatbox and he used to rap. And we used to have man, me and Player One used to have we had a concert in Ridgecrest in his apartment. His mama let us have the apartment that night. And we had a show in there. And don't you know I still got those cassette tapes of them songs we did?
damn.
I still got that shit. We were coming out like we had a show. We charged everybody like $1 or whatever to come in the apartment. It was getting crowded.
Yeah,
So, you know what I'm saying? We had like a real little show up in that motherfucker.
man,
I'll
you
never
need
forget
to
it.
put all it like this content, bro. This content
Yeah.
and this money, no cap. I
I
can't make.
got so much shit. I even got the recording of the talent show that we did at Tribune and won. And I got the rehearsals what we did. I got that on cassette and the rehearsals of the other people that was in the talent show too. But we won the whole thing. Me and Player One.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, but I don't even be on that, Jonathan. It need to be dusted off and put to use.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
tap
saying?
in with that motherfucker. Run them subscribers up. The motherfuckers that's
Yeah,
following you on Facebook, get them to go over there to the YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying? Get them over there,
right.
get that IG running, and man, get this shit on Spotify, bro. I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna be calling, checking, seeing where we at with this shit. Like, no cap,
Right.
I'm ready for this shit for real because like I be seeing like a lot of artists like, and I be looking for certain songs. Like, damn, you can't even find this shit. You gotta go to
Right.
YouTube. And like I really
Yeah,
like listen to my music. Like I'm Spotify. I love it cause like Spotify give you the full albums and shit. Like
it do. Yeah,
yeah, I
Spotify
just fuck
fine.
with this shit. So
Right.
like, man, load them motherfucker up and you get paid off Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then you got a following, so like your shit ain't gonna be like my shit. Like I had little small listeners and shit. I hit 1,000 listeners on one song. I'm happy as a motherfucker. That really ain't shit though. This shit, I'm
Yeah.
just happy though.
Hell yeah,
For
man.
real.
But
Man, man.
yeah. That's what's up, man. But yeah.
So, oh yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
upload
upload that
those
shit.
so
I'm gonna upload it. I'm gonna upload it. Watch. Definitely gonna upload it.
man, what? But hell
But
yeah,
yeah,
man, we gonna
man.
get ready to get up
I'm a
out this motherfucker, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. And like I said,
man,
man, be
appreciate you,
tapping.
man.
I'm gonna tap
Man.
in and shit, see what we looking like on shit, everything. Goddamn it, like I said, when you ready to bust a move on something, man, shit, tap in with me, man. The podcast, open the phone line, open no cap, no yep.
Stay in touch. You got me, man. You already know it.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all run the likes up, share this shit, run this shit up, man. Y'all tapped in with the biggest no cap, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate you. Love.
Look.